Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, June 15, 2023. Embrace the possibility of befriending a stranger, perhaps even a new neighbor who is still unfamiliar with many people in your town. Take the opportunity to share community news and introduce them to other neighbors, offering helpful tips about living in the area. Making this new neighbor feel comfortable will bring you a sense of fulfillment. In the coming weeks, expect invitations and opportunities for group activities to come your way. Your phone may ring constantly as social interactions become warm, friendly, and congenial. Any get-together you schedule or attend today is likely to be both enjoyable and informative. In the evening, plan a romantic encounter with your significant other. The current astral energy suggests that you may receive positive feedback, which is well-deserved after your recent hard work. Don't hesitate to ask for what you truly desire. Others are receptive to your ideas, so consider making suggestions to improve things at work. Your mind is clear and sharp, and it shows. If you hold a leadership role in a company or team, you will feel inspired to organize a meeting or group activity. Today's aspects favor meaningful interactions, and the stakes are higher than they appear. To maintain a sense of stability, assert yourself and establish your own set of rules. Adopt a relaxed perspective on life and let old feuds fade away. Enjoy reconnecting with old acquaintances and indulging in nostalgia. You will receive trust and affection in abundance, so express to your family how important they are to you and dedicate more time to them. If you're feeling lonely and want someone to get closer to, now is the time to try something bold. Check out the apps if you haven't yet, ask out the office hottie, or try something even nuttier. What you want seems to be magically in tune with the people you meet and socialize with. You feel a strong sense of identity and flirt with whoever you meet or find appealing. Others are content to listen to what you have to say and you benefit equally from their response, enjoying connections you make. Today you could be eager to take control of an important project. The energy of the day could heighten your energy and enthusiasm. Just don't be too aggressive as you push your ideas on others. You might not realize that you are coming on a bit strong. Make sure that you listen to other people's suggestions. Try to include others in your projects as well. Keep in mind that if you exclude them, they might not offer their support. Welcome to the ambitious and energetic essence of a day. At a time like this, you may want to start a new family tradition or revive an old, almost forgotten one from your childhood. It is the type of day where you can easily gain a sense of rejuvenation by being around family and friends, if possible. Do not be afraid to put other activities aside in order to spend more time with those you love and care about. That is part of what this essence is all about. Dark dreams haunting your sleep tonight could cause you to awaken in the morning thinking you know where the myth of vampires came from. Well, maybe that's the case, but the dreams probably represent nothing more than your unconscious mind releasing the darkest of worries, fears, and frustrations that you've been going through over the past week. A close study of what the symbols mean to you could be enlightening. Write them down. For Venus, her transit across the lunar nodes has been even more telling than the moon's transit through your relationship sector last weekend. Especially when it comes to her mission to update your relationship desires and expectations before leaving Taurus next week. With your romantic expectations already banked, it was Venus transit across the lunar nodes and their view of your personal and relationship needs that leaves you with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. At the same time that Venus is completing her transit across the lunar nodes, the planet of love is also separating from a friendly aspect to the moon. Just as you are getting a bird's eye view of the ongoing balancing act between your personal and relationship needs, the moon gives you confidence in the journey ahead. Knowing what you want from your relationships and what they need from you is just a starting point. Our eyes in the sky. You might become consumed by intense emotions and temper, leading to arguments and frustration. Resisting the urge to engage in drama becomes challenging when you're determined to prove your point, influence others, and achieve success at any cost. The celestial alignment, particularly the grandiose Mars and Leo combination, adds a touch of bravado and diva-like behavior to the day. Venus in Leo forms a minor connection with Jupiter retrograde in Pisces, further amplifying the energy between Mars and the North Node. This heightens the drama as you strive to have your way and compel others to recognize your inherent value. However, remember that you don't need to act out to receive love and appreciation. You are already revered and respected, even if it may not feel that way constantly. In the late morning, the moon enters Capricorn, ending a prolonged void period that began yesterday afternoon. This shift enhances intuitive abilities, activates psychic sensitivities, and allows for focused attention on creative and spiritual practices. Concentrating on mundane tasks becomes difficult, often leading to daydreaming or zoning out. Although this energy may be challenging to navigate, it can be utilized for artistic pursuits, poetry, and inner exploration. Trust that significant progress is being made within the depths of your psyche, even if it may not be apparent externally. In the afternoon, Venus in Leo forms a perplexing inconjunct aspect with Jupiter in Pisces, prompting reflection on our perceived desires. With Leo Venus, we can captivate others with our charm, generosity, and grand gestures. Yet, the quincunx to Jupiter reveals a sense of something missing. Jupiter in Pisces symbolizes a compassionate, selfless love, a connection that transcends individual boundaries and cannot be easily severed. At this time, we may yearn for a spiritual union that feels unattainable, which can lead to a sense of loneliness. Ultimately, we must acknowledge that love isn't solely about ourselves. Others are not supporting characters in our personal romantic narratives but equal participants in the journey. This transit inspires us to seek connections that surpass our individual needs, challenging our longing for admiration, adoration, and even worship, and redirecting us toward more authentic and fulfilling relationships.